Hey there! Welcome to Game the Game! I'm your host, Becca Scott, and every week on this show, I show you a new awesome tabletop game. This week, we're playing Lightseekers Trading Card Game. Let's cut to that how to play video, shall we? We're casting combos and punching the player seated to our left. That's right, it's Lightseekers TCG from PlayFusion. This probably sounds great on the mic.
All good?
This cunning and crafty card game pits two or more players against one another in a fight for elemental domination. Before gameplay, each player needs a deck of cards. Today we're showing off the starter decks featured in the base set of the game. Each deck is themed by an element and composed of 1 hero card, 30 action cards, and 5 combo cards. The elements of the game include Astral, Dread, Mountain, Nature, Storm, and Tech. Each represent one color of card in the game. Beyond the starter decks, which are comprised of one color each, there are hero cards that allow you to play multiple elements in a deck. Setup begins with the handy player mat set in front of each player. Set that deck in its slot and place your hero card within the frame that says Hero. Depending on the starting health of your hero, located on the bottom right of the card, place the hero health counter on the mat's value. As other players join the table, the player to your left will become your target, and the player to your right will become your enemy. If you're playing a two-player game, your opponent will be both of those. During gameplay, everyone will take actions to attack their target and defend against their enemy, and just generally stay alive as long as possible. Once your target's health is reduced to 0, they are removed from the game, and the next person on their left is your new target. This continues until only one champion remains. Me. Randomly decide the first player, who will draw a starting hand of 4 cards. The second player draws 5, the third 6, etc. Each player then takes a turn, split into 3 phases, and play passes clockwise. The first phase is known as the buff phase. This is where you resolve all buff cards on your board. Buffs are special lingering spells and allies that can persist through turns. The duration is marked by the top left corner of the card. If that corner is empty, the card is permanent and remains in play throughout the game. However, corners with the circular rotation symbol rotate during the buff phase, and cards with an edged rotation symbol only rotate when their effect is triggered. Either way, if a rotating buff ever reaches an empty corner or returns to its starting position, the buff has expired and is discarded. Corners with X's mean ignore that card's effect for the turn. Next up, the action phase. Players can either play a combo or perform up to 2 actions. Actions include card abilities or playing a single action card from their hand. In order to play an action card, the player must have access to the elements listed on the top of the card. Each hero has a range of elements on their user portrait. Silver bordered elements can mean the type can be used once per turn, and the superior gold means no restriction. Action cards come in 4 unique flavors. Attack, used to damage your target. Defend, used to heal and protect your hero from the enemy. Buff, which go into the buff field for their duration. And item, which are equipped to heroes. Each hero can only hold up to 2 points worth of items, the weight of which is located in the lower left. In addition to abilities, the items have an element symbol that adds to the hero's available elements each turn. Abilities listed on certain cards can be activated if the elements are available. Combo buff abilities and hero abilities are free. No duplicate abilities or action cards can be played in the same turn. Combo cards take the entirety of a player's action phase, but they're worth it. In order to play one of these combo cards, the hero must not only have access to all the elements listed, but the player must also pay the cost in elements with other cards in their hand. These cards are then shuffled back into the player's deck. Now these cards can be super powerful and can turn the tide of a game very quickly. Lastly, in the draw phase, players draw cards from their deck equal to the number of unused actions during their action phase, and if a combo card was played, you just draw 1. As players start dying horrifically at the hands of their friends, they're removed from the game, and the person that killed them gains a slight bonus towards their goal. Each player that eliminates their target receives 1 victory point, 5 health, 5 cards from their discard shuffled back into their deck, which is pretty awesome and prolongs your game even more. Gameplay continues until players are removed by either having 0 health or running out of cards in their deck. If a player runs out of cards to draw, they can stall a little bit by discarding a buff item or a card from their hand. But if they have no cards to discard, they're out. The player with the most victory points at the end of the game wins. And that's Lightseekers. I'm Becca Scott, and I'm somewhat skeptical of astrology. You can watch me play this game and other awesome games with my friends on Game the Game, right here on Geek and Sundry. I'll see you there. And we're back! Thanks so much for watching me in a different shirt today. Now let me introduce you to my guests. They're all gonna say their catchphrase. We've got Virginia Brazier.
Hi! Never, never, never give up.
Yeah, that's a good one. Aman Adumer.
Money on my mind all the time.
And Forrest Brown.
Don't forget to recycle.
Guys, you were so ready with those catchphrases that I just threw at you 1 second ago that you had to say. Well done. I'm excited to destroy you all in Lightseekers today. How you feel about that?
And we'll see what happens.
Okay, cool. So all of you, your trash talking base score is at 0, or maybe -1, except, I don't know, I'll give Forrest half a point.
I'm afraid to lose the audience with how competitive I'm going to become.
No, they
Very
like that.
afraid.
If they're here, they like that because I'm ruthless,
Okay.
as you will
Okay.
see. Each of our characters has a different health level they start at based on our hero card. I am Orion, the yellow player, and I start at 29. What's your character name?
I'm playing Treanu. Treanu leaves.
What does he look like?
Master of the forest and nature and souls.
Forrest, do you like nature walks in general?
Love nature walks. I like forested nature walks. Not a huge fan of hiking in the desert.
Fair. Okay, well, you moved to the wrong state. Virginia, who's your character there?
Tenebra.
Shadow Bra?
No, Tenebra.
Tenebra.
Yeah, Tenebra.
And Virginia, what's your favorite place to walk?
I love hiking. I hiked Mount Whitney in October.
Stop it. I don't know what that is. What is that?
Yeah, Mount Whitney is the highest mountain in the continental United States at 14,500 feet. And yeah, I hiked it. And
Do you need oxygen up there, or it's not that bad?
it's
not like
pretty
Everest.
bad. It's pretty bad. Like, yeah, you gotta be careful and not die up there. But you don't,
Die?
yeah.
But you
don't
did
die
not
up there.
die.
I did not die. I did not die. It did take 26 and a half hours.
26. You slept on the mountain?
No, I did not sleep on the mountain. I went
What?
straight through.
You
Yeah.
went back down for the hotel?
That's
There was no
insane.
hotel. No hotel.
Yikes. Yeah. Okay, so you like to torture yourself. Aman, who's your
Yes.
character?
I'm Dolo the Mighty.
Yes, that's so you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys chose characters that really represent who you are.
Yeah.
Aman, how do you like to torture yourself?
Torture myself?
Or, hike?
Or hike? I'm a city guy, so I don't like anything that can get your shoes dirty. So I don't go hiking or any of that. I do though, which is pretty challenging, walk through Hollywood Boulevard when there's a lot of people.
That's gonna get your shoes dirty.
Yeah, you're right. I take my shoes off and then walk through Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah.
In tiptoe.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so in this game we randomly choose our first player. I randomly choose me. Is that cool? Just because, I did the how to play. I just, wanna.
We'll let you run with this.
I want to let you guys draw more starting cards. So,
Okay,
as first player, I get less cards. I only get 4 cards from my deck. You're gonna get 5, Forrest. You're gonna get 6, Virginia. And Aman, you're gonna get 7 starting cards.
Oh my.
Which I feel like is a crazy advantage, but I'll take the hit.
Thank you.
Okay. And now during my turn, I do my buff phase, which means I rotate all of my cards that are already out that are buff cards 90 degrees. Of course, I don't have any because it's the first turn. So I skip right on to the action phase. I get 2 actions, and those include playing cards and doing abilities on cards that are already out. I'm gonna play an Umbran Thief. Now, my attacks go to my target, which is Forrest, which is the player to my left. And my defense is like upping my health, but all of the attacks coming at me are gonna come from my enemy, the player on my right, Aman. Okay, so I dealt 4 damage to you, sir. If the recipient has more health than you after this damage is dealt, I get to heal for 3, but it's not the case, so no worries. Okay, so I discard my attack, and then for my second action, I'm just gonna skip it and go into draw phase, and I get to draw as many cards as I have leftover actions. So I had one leftover action, and I will draw one card. And now it's Forrest's turn. Forrest's turn. Forrest's turn.
Alrighty. Forrest's turn. So I'm gonna start with a buff called the Corvid Conspiracy. And put it right here.
Nice.
This one will
Good
deal
spot.
damage forthcoming. And so I'm playing another buff. This one is called the Stump Drift Shaman. He's just a little healer guy, and he's gonna go right here. Give me 1 health this turn, but you know, I think in the future he'll give me a little more.
Oh, yeah, most certainly, unless we knock it out.
Do that.
So you played 2 cards, so that was your 2 actions, so you don't get to draw up nothing. And that makes it Virginia's turn.
All right, let's see. I think I am going to put down a buff as well.
What?
Yes. That's Bone Reaper.
Ooh.
And let's see here.
What will it do in the future?
In the future, it will damage to my target, depending on the rotation, the number and amount, or healing.
So your Bone Reaper is your first action. What do you want to do for your second action, or do you want to skip and draw cards?
I'm gonna draw, right? That can be
Cool.
one of them.
Yeah, you can skip your second action, and then you get to draw as many actions as you didn't take.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Perfect. Aman, the turn is yours, sir.
Thank you, madam. All right.
Aman and I know each other from improv, but not from performing improv. We've never performed improv together
Not yet. No.
that we know of.
Yeah.
Jams, you never know.
Yeah, and I hope to perform improv with you even after I murder you in this game. Hope you don't take offense to it.
I'm honored.
Okay,
to
great.
do improv with, right?
You'll have my back on stage?
I will.
Okay, I hope so. All right. I'll do a buff card called Prism Cannon.
Whoa, you got one of those prison cannons, man?
Yeah.
Look
it's
how
a prism
dope it
cannon.
is.
And it says variable damage to your target.
That's me. You're trying to damage me?
Eventually, yeah. Not right now, but I will with this. Yeah.
I wish there was something I could do about that. This game really teaches you to accept the punches that are thrown at you, you know, and just pass them off to someone else. I don't know if that's healthy.
I think it works. It works.
Game.
Yeah. And then I can either do another action or draw a card. I'll just draw.
Okay, good move, good move.
Cool.
Ooh, okay. Do you have any cool blocking things or that could prevent you from taking the damage I deal you?
I don't think so.
Okay, this is fun. I'm gonna play Anti-Gravity Snail. Look, he looks like this. He's so cool looking. He's in a bubble, floating around, and he deals 2 damage. And then I get to draw 1 card face up. If it is not gravity, it's not gravity. Increase the damage done by 2. So you take 4 total, sir. I am just going to assume that this one gets shuffled back in, and that my attack card goes into the discard. Technically, I should shuffle this. Okay, that was my first, and then my second action, I'm just gonna draw. And that's my whole turn. What you gonna do, Forrest?
Thank God. All right.
What you gonna do about all that damage I just gave you?
Let's see. So before I start playing, rotate my Corvid Conspiracy 3 damage.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Rotate my Stump Drift Shaman for 2 healings.
I liked your very cheerleadery taking of damage.
You know, just trying to keep it positive, man.
It's hard, you know, you're taking damage all day. It can really wear down on the soul.
Can.
All right,
It's a
so my
deep
buffs
game.
are buffed. In this case, we're gonna play Forest Mender.
That's you, that's your
Gonna
card.
heal myself.
It works on so many levels.
And I get 2 heals, and I also get to return any 2 buffs to their owner's hand. So we're gonna wipe those 2 off the table.
They go back to your hand.
Me too?
He said, it said any 2.
Come on, man.
Okay.
And owner's hands is plural, meaning you could have targeted multiple people.
I did.
Yeah.
They're done.
Okay.
It's messed up, dude.
All right. So that was your first action.
My 1 Just gonna draw for this one.
All right, Virginia's turn.
All right, I am going to. All right, graveyard. Increase damage to other heroes in healing done by death cards by 1.
Cool. So that is a buff, and it doesn't have any numbers in the corner, which means it always stays out. And anytime you play a card with that little skull death symbol at the top, you get to increase that damage by 1, it said?
Yes, by
Cool.
1.
So that'll just help you any future time you play a death card. Second action?
Your second action, I think, Umbram Thief, 4 damage. If the recipient has more health than you, after the damage is dealt, you heal for 3.
Okay. So you damaged me by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just barely.
Tied?
And we're
So
tied,
you're
so I'm
tied.
good.
He has to have more than you for you to heal, but still a good play. Now that
Okay.
goes in your discard, and you've done your
Discard.
2.
Okay.
Come on.
Learning.
Yes.
That was a great
Yes.
turn.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, I have to say. Although, I'm gonna go with Boulder Feast. Defend. 6 healing.
Get out of town.
So I'm gonna take all of my health back and some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You guys are rock.
Damn.
Yeah.
See who my competition is.
It's a big deal.
I'm sliding this into your discard.
Oh, please do. Thank you. I
You
can
know?
use a buff card here? May I?
You sure can, sir.
Okay. Prism Cannon.
What?
I'll leave that there to do its job later on.
Oh.
What is its job?
It's on the rotations. I get to damage my target once it hits the number.
So I am your target, and I see that in 1, 2, 3 turns, you will deal 8 damage to me. So my goal is to now knock out that card before that can happen. I'm just gonna skip my whole turn and just draw more cards because I am at a loss of cards.
Okay.
4 cards? 2 in cards? I'm a loss in cards. Forrest, what's up?
All right.
Buff them cards.
Let's see here. Well, first we're gonna twist, right?
Do the twist.
Tap. Tap. So the Corvid Conspiracy, Virginia,
Alrighty.
is gonna do 2 more damage to you.
Ouch.
2 more.
Yeah.
2 more.
You better try and knock out his last buff because next turn it's gonna do another 2.
And then this Stump Drift Shaman heals 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We gotta not let you do that. Oh, but that's his. He will expire next round.
Now I'm gonna play a defense buff. Restart up to 2 action buffs.
Restart?
Now, question though, on certain cards it says like action buff, like buffs that can take actions. Is that different than a regular buff?
It just says action buff to differentiate from a combo buff.
Okay, wonderful. Well,
And then what was your second question?
do I get that extra health, that 1 health?
Yes.
Because we restarted my mushroom healer.
I guess that does mean you get another point of health. My target.
And to finish it off,
So, like, Forrest gets so much growth and it's so natural over there. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna burn it down and
it
put up a
down.
shopping mall in a parking lot
Cave Paradise.
and sing a song about it. Yeah, I hate that song. I don't know why I quoted it. I just opened that door for you to sing it.
I didn't say anything and I'll come up with a song to sing.
We appreciate that here.
all right. So last card is gonna be the Mossridge Defender, which reduces damage received by the variable.
And you get to immediately activate it because there is a variable in the top left corner of that card. So reduce damage received. It's just a defensive buff. Okay,
I'll sit
got
there
it.
for-
Okay, so let's see. You know, I think I need better cards. That's kind of what it boils down to. And I can take 2 this time
Sure,
around.
if you're taking your whole turn, you could do what I did and just draw 2.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, and your card doesn't buff. Your buff card doesn't turn.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, still got that graveyard.
Yep.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna turn my buff card,
Do that buff, do that buff.
get it a little closer to.
So your
Knocking
prism
you
cannon
down.
still has an X in its top left corner, which means you skip again.
Yes.
But I'm gonna take you out, man.
No, I don't think so. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be kind to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You don't have to. I'm gonna guilt you about it every turn, but
True.
secretly you can really do damage.
Okay,
It's fine.
okay,
This is
no,
how
no.
the game goes.
I get it, but I'd rather leave with friends than a winning.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Rock Rager and damage you by 3.
Wait, I thought we just said you weren't gonna damage me. Which is it?
No, I was kidding.
All right, increase this by 3 if you have been healed this turn, but you have not. So I just take 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm a 26.
Okay, no. Yes. Draw a card.
Just realized I was kind of looking at your cards because
peeking?
you're holding
I
them
saw
out.
that.
And then I was
I
like,
totally
oh, stop
saw
showing
that.
me.
Oh no.
I was like, I don't think this is legal.
Yeah, well, I mean, if people are holding their cards out, as I am often accused of doing on this show,
Yeah,
it's just fair. It's just what goes around comes around.
totally fair.
All right, so your second move was to draw?
Draw a card, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to play a combo attack. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bam! 7 damage, sir. Now, a combo attack is special in that you can't just play it. You gotta pay the cost indicated by the symbols on the top of that combo attack from your hand and then put them back into your deck. So I only have 1 card that has the symbols I need. It's a little bit of overkill, but I'm gonna put this planetary alignment back in my deck. It's got a sun, a moon, let's see, a solar, a lunar, and a gravity, all the things. So I'm gonna shuffle that back in order to play my Sun Strike combo attack. So you took 7 damage.
But I get to reduce it by 3. So we're gonna take back 3 of those.
What a waste of
you
my
go.
combo. I should have been paying attention. But I also gain 1 additional action. So a combo took my first 2. My final action, I'm gonna draw. Yes, I will draw. Okay. What you got for us?
I'm gonna tap my buffs. Corvid Conspiracy.
I am so sick of you
This
healing.
restarted, so 3 to Virginia.
That is, wow. That restart card when you had 2 buffs out was powerful.
That's now 2 healed. And this guy now reduces damage by, the Monster Defender now reduces by 2.
Ah, okay. Okay, he's less powerful.
So first I'm using ability. So
better
Virginia,
not look to that.
healing you for 3.
All right, I'll go back to 19. That
No,
works.
other way, other
Oh,
way.
oh, here,
Healing.
healing. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She was
all
so
right,
used
all
to the
right.
mean
Sorry, I
stuff.
was so used to it. 25. All right.
And I get to draw 2 cards because Treanu does that. And then I'll draw 1 more card with my unspent.
All right, Virginia.
All right, guys. I am going to buff Wall of Bones. Reduce damage received by that symbol. Increase this by 1 if you have a shadow buff in play. Okay, so shadow buff.
The symbol with the guy that looks like a vampire with a,
Right.
like a very 70s kind of chops.
Oh, him, of course, yeah. Obviously, I think I am gonna play this card. Deal 6 damage to the heroes with the most health.
That's you. Oh, no. That is only Aman, because he has 33.
No!
Yeah, heroes tied for most health.
Okay.
Deal 6 damage. Pretty baller.
It's okay.
Nicely
Alright.
done, Virginia. So
Alright.
now that will go to your discard, and that was your
Boom.
2 actions. Now it's Aman's turn.
Thank you very much.
So buff your card, sir.
Yeah.
Your prism cannon.
Oh, buff, sorry. I'll buff this here.
I guess it's called rotating your buff, but I like using buff as a verb.
Yeah. I mean, there is buffing, right?
Yeah. Wait, what's that? Like
Isn't
a
that
car?
when you're squeaking a car?
Buff
like
it
you're doing
out.
some sort
Yeah.
of-
There's
wax on.
Biff, which is Willy Loman's son in Death of a Salesman.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, yeah. There's beef.
Beef is tasty dead cow.
Tasty
Yeah.
dead cow. When done right.
Bath. When you're so baffled you can't even finish the word.
Yeah. Or you're a kid and you gotta hop in the shower.
I want to get in a bath.
Bath.
Bath right now.
I want a bath right now.
All right. So you
Okay.
buff. Now you're on to action.
Yes, I'm going to use Crystal Maze for healing.
What?
Yes. Any hero that attacked you since your last turn discards the top card from their deck.
Uh-oh, Virginia, you attacked him.
Virginia.
Although,
I discard.
here's the thing.
Uh-oh. What?
Any hero that attacked you. Now, technically, you took damage at her behest, but she played a defend card, not an attack
So
card.
it wasn't an
Ha.
attack?
Semantics, but I'm going to say it was not an attack.
Okay.
It was a
Attack,
defense that hurt you.
Yeah, no, it was a defense that hurt a lot. It was like when you slammed me with a shield until I couldn't.
Yeah.
anymore.
I'm defending myself.
Yeah.
I'm defending
This is
myself.
a defense. You're smashing someone.
Yeah.
Okay,
Write
well
it
then
in your
fine.
book.
That's okay. It did what I wanted it to do.
It done healed you up.
And I can use another card, correct? With
Yes.
this same symbol because Dolo the Mighty is a crystal boss.
Dolo, you that crystal boss.
Crystal boss. Okay.
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 I'm going to use the same prism cannon.
God dang it. So many prism cannons.
He's got like magical cards. Prism cannon.
Prism cannon, yeah.
Like everything's a little happy-go-lucky. All the ones you pick. the
So
titles.
that's
They're
going
very
to
nice.
deal more damage to me unless I can knock it out. And now you played too, so it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so I definitely have to knock out your first prism cannon because it's about to deal me 8 damage on your next turn.
This is true.
But I planned for this, so. No. Yep. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna defend first. I'm gonna play a Dusk Feeder, 3 healing. 1, 2, 3. Increase this by 4 if your last discarded card is solar, which it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will play my Pathfinder.
Oh.
Remove 1 buff, increase this by 1 if your last discarded card is lunar, which it is. So, discard 2 buffs, sir.
Are you sure you want me to get rid of these cards?
Absolutely, positively, I don't want to take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, that's
totally
my whole
fair.
turn.
Good turn. Good turn.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Thank
That's a
you.
lot. I'm still processing.
You know, it's all about those combos.
All right.
Ever.
It's messed up you didn't like
Not yet.
keep your hands behind your back while I punched you in the face.
Let me attack you. God.
I said don't defend yourself.
Why are you being a weirdo?
You gonna what
See
you doing
here.
there?
So, Virginia, I'm gonna hit you with the Corvid Conspiracy again for 2.
2 hits.
I'm gonna rotate my Stump Drift Shaman. He's gonna heal me 4.
My goodness.
Oh, you're almost maxed out then.
And
It's
yeah, I
gonna-
think he's dead next turn. And then this
just reduces damage you receive, and we'll keep on
rotates
doing that.
one more time. Okay, great. So those are my buffs.
What was that guy called? The Morseridge.
Moss Ridge Defender.
Mossridge Defender. He's all covered in moss.
Yeah, he is Groot.
He looks rather gallant. Yeah. Oh, he's definitely Groot. Yeah, that's
Is it Groot? That is Groot.
Well, it's Groot's cousin. It's not infringing on anything.
Before he came to Earth.
Yeah.
And
And now you get a whole turn after that. Oh, I need to get some buffs out there.
All right, let's see. Okay. Can I rotate 2 of the same card in the same turn?
Yeah,
As
I
long
mean,
as
if
they
it's
don't
already out there,
play-
you
As long as I
gotta.
don't play them in the same turn?
You can't play them you can't place them down in the same turn, but they can both be out there.
Okay, great. So I'm going to play another Corvid Conspiracy.
Ooh, and that is the one that we absolutely hate.
Yeah,
Oh no,
nobody's-
that one's the one doing damage to Virginia. I hate the one that keeps healing you. Your Stumptown
The nice guy.
coffee fanatic.
And
It's a
then
coffee place in LA.
we're going to play last, but not least, a Sneaky Creeble, which
What is that?
looks like a little pig man on a roof,
Pigman on a roof.
dressed in purple.
I need
So,
to see this.
yeah, take a look at the Sneaky
Like,
Creeble.
this doesn't even sound real.
Oh man. So he's
Oh,
attacking.
yes.
Uh-oh, Virginia,
Familiar.
looks like you're taking damage.
I am 4 damage. Oh, man. All right. Let's see.
Give me that card.
1,
back.
2, 3, 4.
All right, so you've played your Sneaky Creeble for 4 damage,
Sneaky Creeble.
and she couldn't block against nothing. So that was your second action because you played your Corvid Conspiracy.
Correct.
Virginia, the turn is yours.
It's my turn, and I have a new kind of card that I haven't had before. The item card. Yes. So, oh,
First,
you have
buff
to put,
your buff
buff
card.
the buff.
Buff the buff.
Buff the buff.
And does
2.
that do anything cool for you right now, or it's just defense?
Let's see here. Reduce damage received. Increase this by 1 if you have a shadow buff to play.
So that card should have reduced the damage you took, but because his card specifically said it was sneaky and you couldn't use any
It's always
special
something.
defense, it's always something.
Always something.
All right, so
All right.
that's done.
So that's done. First thing checked off the list, and then the item card. I think I have to put here, right?
Yep, and it takes
Okay.
an action to play it, but then it stays out.
Right. Okay, so then
What'd you play?
yeah, so this is Dripping Dagger. Malice coats this weapon like a second skin. Malice.
Oh, okay. So see the symbol on that card?
Right.
And see how it has gold ringed around it?
Yes.
Now you can play both of your cards in your single turn with that symbol. There's no limit on how many of that symbol you can play, and that, I believe, is the poison. That makes sense. Dipped in poison. Watch out.
Dipped in poison.
Okay. Ooh.
So you have one more action, or
Okay.
you can skip it to draw a card, or you can play something else in your hand.
Right. Okay. So, all right. That's it for me, I think. Yeah. For right now. I took a card.
Oh, perfect. Aman.
Okay. I'm gonna go with attack here. I'm gonna go Lava Bouncer.
No, I don't like damage on me. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay.
The recipient moves 2 action cards of a category of your choosing from their hand to their deck.
Which category?
I'd like to remove your buff.
No.
Yeah, I'll take your buff cards.
That
Thank
was
you.
all I've got.
From the deck. Okay.
That was all you had? Perfect.
I mean, I had 3 cards and 2 of them were buff. I was thinking, I was trying to send thought waves for you to not pick that one.
yeah.
I guess my thought waves just said the word buff in them.
I picked
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah, you picked up on that. Okay, well that's cool.
Yes. So I'll remove
Does that
this.
card say from your deck or to remove the buff, or is it here?
It says the recipient moves 2 action cards of, meaning in my hand, I assume. Oh yeah, removes 2 action cards from their hand to their deck, and he chose buff. So I had to take all the buff cards in my hand and put them back
from
in my
the deck. Okay. got it.
Okay, so that was your first action.
That
What
was
else?
my first action. And
Get it over with.
okay. Somebody knows how to play this game. And it's me.
Yeah.
Bring the pain, Dolo.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will. I'll bring the pain. I have this card here, Exterior Defender. It says cancel the next attack against you.
So that's a buff. It'll stay out. And I
Okay.
believe that means since you just cancel the next attack, that it stays out until someone attacks you. And then you'll block it by discarding that card.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'll use that.
It's like an exterior cafeteria. I'm going to play a card for funsies because I've only got the one. 2 damage, sir.
All right. Oh, wait, yeah, it doesn't work.
You have a Moisturage Defender.
Groot!
And it blocked the damage, but I already played this freaking card. Now the recipient moves 2 defend cards from their hand to their deck. So if you have any defend, put them in your deck. God, I just can't get a break. Okay, my other single sad action will be to draw. What you gonna do, Forrest?
All right, so we're going to start with the buffs.
Forrest is really...
Not the lats.
This
not
guy
the delts.
discards, he's
Yeah.
done. This guy discards, he's done, Groot's gone.
Thank God.
The Corbid conspiracies. Oh no! The birds are coming.
The birds are coming for Virginia.
So 5
Under the
damage
table.
between the 2
Let's
birds.
just call her Tippy Hedren. Because the birds are pecking at you, girl.
You gotta help me out. You're next to him. You gotta like shut this down.
I would like to so badly.
He's gonna kill us all. We need to like ally here.
Yeah,
Teamwork?
Join
totally.
forces.
Hey, you
Totally.
can't do
It is
this.
my job to kill him, and I'm doing my best. But somebody made me discard all my powerful buff cards.
You need to not go so hard on her so she has stuff to get rid of him.
That's a
Right?
good
Yeah.
That's a very good
let's
point.
let's all team up. You know,
We all
let's
team
choose
up
to
against
take out
one
Forrest.
person.
all
Yeah.
this together.
Okay, so he dealt 5 damage
Alright,
to you,
so
Virginia.
5.
So
Wait,
you're
what?
at
Okay.
14.
Guys, this isn't good.
No, you need some defense cards. Bad.
I like how I still count, even though you told me the number.
Hey,
Okay.
it never hurts to double check.
Double check.
Now, all right, so the Infected Wasp.
Gross.
And this card deals damage equal to the number of buffs the recipient has in play, +3. So
So,
like
5?
5.
My goodness.
Ouch. Okay.
Guys, you guys really gotta help me out here.
Forrest
You-
is
you are in it.
killing it.
Killing
He's
it.
a
And me.
destroyer.
Yeah.
Aman, as soon as he knocks out Virginia, his damage now goes to you.
Comes to me.
Yeah.
So you need to stop attacking me
Step it up.
so that I can attack
Yeah.
Forrest.
Good point. I'll just draw until...
Just keep drawing.
Keep drawing.
Okay.
And
then
I'm kind
it'll-
of like a buffer for you guys because I have no idea what's going on.
Hey, you
So
are doing
he's
just
got
fine.
strategy.
I'm going to use my ability and heal you for 3. So you get 3 of those back.
What do you want from me?
This is one of those really unhealthy relationships.
Truly.
You knock her down 5 and heal her up
Heal
3.
you a little
Back
bit,
and
you know.
forth.
We're gonna
Back
bring you
and
down
forth.
slow.
Playing games with me.
Quit playing games.
I was thinking of that too.
Yeah, we should take this on the road. That was pretty good right there. Right? Subtitle says, best song I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, that's a good show idea. Like musical games. Just like add music, singing, dancing.
There,
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Into.
Start singing.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't, well, maybe if I'm not on it, I'd accept that. All right. Discard your infected wasp, sir.
Yep, gone.
And what other horrible, oh, your second deed of mischief was to
I
heal.
healed her
Yes.
and took cards, so.
Wait, you don't get to take cards too? Oh, yeah, you do. Just kidding. Virginia,
What? What was going on? What? Say it
it
again.
is your turn.
Okay, good. No more damage for now from him. Okay. Traumatized over here.
Yeah,
Not yet.
that's well you should be.
Disoriented.
You
and-
need to get,
Birds will be back.
Like I
for blood.
had like a plan in my head ready to go, and then all of this happened, and I'm like, I don't even know. That's
yeah, he dealt
the
you
enemy.
10 damage in a single turn. That's,
That's pretty
dang.
that's real pain.
Okay, so first things first,
Buff it out.
buff it out. So,
Wall of beans.
like I'm gonna do this one because there's nothing written on it. Well, I guess I have to do this guy. I'm sorry, I have to hurt you.
Are you hurting me?
Oh,
You're about to, right?
well,
That just
no.
means you defend for 2, right?
Yeah.
yes, defend for 2. Okay, Witch Doctor, 6 damage. Discard 1 of your own action cards.
Okay, so discard any card.
6
Aman, take
damage,
6.
Discard 1 of your
I take
action
6
cards.
damage?
You take 6
Was that an
damage.
attack?
It was a defend.
It was no attack.
Oh,
Witch
he has a
Doctor.
buff that says cancel the next attack against
Sorry.
you. So I'm going to discard
sorry.
your buff.
Thank you.
Because it just used the next one.
course.
Discard 1 of your own action cards. So,
You still have to discard.
Who, me?
No, Virginia
I
still
do,
had to
right.
in order to play it, even though it doesn't take effect. But you did knock out this buff card of his.
You did
Right.
get rid of something.
I did
Yeah.
something.
So get rid of one more from your hand, any old thing, whichever you like the
Let me
least.
see. Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, and then discard the other card, the attack card. Okay, so
Sweet.
that
Very
was your
good.
first move. For your second move, you can either draw or you can play something else.
Okay, I'm gonna draw.
Okay, I'm up.
Okay, so first I'm going to.
Sorry.
Something good?
Yes. Yes. I should be scared.
Yeah, you watch out.
Uh-oh, watch out. Okay, first I'm going to Crystal Leech. Burn, remove 2 buffs. Wait, can I choose who I want to do this to? I didn't. I should have thought about that. Do I have to do you or can I choose?
I thought it said unless it specified that it had to go because I was
I
similar.
think an attack
Yeah.
would go to me, just because it's specifically an attack card.
Oh, well, that's silly then.
I had a card earlier that said specifically remove like heroes.
Oh, by choice?
Buffs.
Choose.
Yeah, like it's
So it
like
needs
so
to
that
choose.
was definitely
plural.
for you.
It used
All
plural.
right, well then I burned that one. That's okay. Then I'm going to draw a card.
Okay, cool. I'm just drawing because I have no
Oh,
cards.
this is funny.
All right, Forrest, what are you going to do with your turn?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Amazing. Heal you for 3, Virginia.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. So, I chose not to take an action first, but then I used my hero's ability, which is to heal Virginia for 3, but I get to draw 2 cards.
Nice.
And then because I had an unused action at the end of the turn, I drew 1 card.
Dope. Virginia, back to you.
Yeah. So this guy turned and retired.
Ah, he's expired.
Expired.
Ah, you forgot to buff, man.
Buff. I'm
Let's get back there. Get buff.
So, Virginia, you just take 2 damage, and this one's off.
Ouch. Okay, so Virginia, you're down to 13. You say it so nicely, but it's harsh.
It is. It's harsh. It's harsh. Okay, so I got rid of my buff, and I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Sweet. Aman, your turn.
Sweet. Can I just draw 2 cards? Is that possible? Is that an option?
Yeah, you don't
Totally.
have any buffs out.
I'll draw 2 cards.
Dope. Okay, I gotta do something drastic because you were playing too well over there, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna put out a mage ship. This is just an innocent little buff card. It's gonna deal damage to my target, and it's not dealing any damage for 2 full turns.
Oh.
And then it's gonna deal 7. And then my second, I'm gonna play a Kree-Ball Infiltrator. This is a buff card. Deal 2 damage to your target at the start of your turn if they have more than 5 cards in their hand. Now this is, I'm gonna assume, not an instant buff effect because it specifically says at the start of my turn. If we look at the phrasing down on this corner, it says start of turn happens before buff phase. So I don't get to deal that damage to you immediately, but I will next time. And that is my turn. Forrest, what you got? Let's see, buff it out first.
So we're gonna buff first. 2 more damage to you by the birds.
The birds.
The birds, always gotta watch out for the birds.
And then we're gonna get heavy on you. So we're gonna do a combo buff. And I have to discard 3 cards. So I get to discard a paw or nature, a soul, and a forest card. And I shuffle those back into
It's like cutting off your own limb.
my deck.
All right, but now you gotta give it a little shot.
Now, the
I'll help you out.
Vine Lash, I'll shuffle it.
You go, you go.
The Vine Lash will deal damage to its target next turn. And that damage is 14.
Oh.
Ouch. Now, because it was a combo, it took up your whole dang
turn's
turn.
over.
So now it's Virginia's turn.
Whoa.
It's gonna deal 14
help.
next turn.
Okay, this,
Oh man, you gotta knock that out.
I gotta knock this out.
That's gonna kill you.
Yeah,
pressure
it's gonna
on
kill
right
me. I'm gonna be out, guys. I need some help here.
Okay.
This guy, increased damage to other heroes and healing done by death cards by 1. So does that mean
You're the only one that has death cards in your deck because you
I'm
are
the only
specifically
one.
using the dread deck, the
I am?
purple deck.
Okay, all right, got it. All right, let's see here. Now I'm gonna draw 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going. I need help.
Yeah, we gotta help Virginia
yeah,
out. Do you
yeah.
have any? Aman, it's your turn, and if you can knock out anybody's buff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to see Virginia die? It's gonna be a sad day.
No. I do. I want to take care of you, Virginia. Here we go. Here we go.
It's a fat
Oh,
stack of cards
Goodness.
that I can kind of see, but I'm trying not to look.
Don't you look. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
This
Here
is
we
my
go.
best attempt to help you, Virginia. Here we go. I'm going to use Crystal Leech to remove 2 of your buff cards.
Me?
Yes.
I'm trying to connect the dots, but all right.
Wait.
Virginia, if I win, we all win.
No, but I'm gonna
I
knock
didn't
him
know about
down.
that.
That's how it works.
If you don't do that, I'm gonna knock him down 9, 12, 11 points in the next couple turns.
But
He's your enemy too. Undo.
Listen,
okay.
it's tough.
Okay.
These are the decisions I have to make. all right?
This
This is
is
what keeps me up at night. I have
really
to-
hard to get any traction.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to just draw a card. I have nothing.
I like
for
how
you.
you framed that as something that would help Virginia.
I know. I'm still wondering how.
You'll see it looking back on it. You'll not
This
see
reminded
it
me
now.
of another dating story.
You got to stop using that app.
Just drawing two.
bad
All right,
for you.
Forrest. Murder.
Jumping back
Murder.
around.
Time for you to murder Virginia.
Buffs, buffs, buffs.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So the Corbin conspiracy is done. We're going to discard that, but Vine Lash is going to deal 14 damage.
All right. So you are super duper dead, Virginia.
Super dead. Not
I'm
even
so
just
sorry.
one dead, like another.
You're dead
was on-
past a
Here's the
few.
thing. You're on my team in spirit, so
Thanks,
you're
guys.
still alive in a way.
I'll cheer you on. I'll ask lots of questions.
Yeah, please do. Okay.
Wait, what?
So Forrest has completely knocked out the dread cards. And what's your
Oh,
hero's
boy.
name?
Oh, what? Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Tenebra.
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 Tenebra. Do you want to describe in detail how Tenebra dies?
How? Like how? I just did. Did you not see?
You like make it up on the battlefield.
On the battlefield.
Yeah, that was
Give his
perfect.
last-
That was it. That
Do
was
you
good.
hear the people sing?
Yes, there,
Short
solid.
tunes,
It was
short
a
tunes.
very Les Mis kind of death.
It was.
Whew.
Rest in peace.
Tragic. I started.
Marriott. Sorry. Okay. I'm
Don't make me
done.
cry.
I'm dead.
That makes me cry every time. That makes me cry.
So now do I get to keep playing
Yeah,
my
man.
turn. Just
No,
Yeah.
you're going down with
Against
You
me.
were
Aman?
doing well. Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's me now. You're killing
So
me.
the way that scoring in this game works, it's not only being the last person standing, it's having the most victory points. So when you knock out another player, you get 1 victory point. Just mentally, we'll acknowledge that and remember that you killed Virginia, because that's the only way to get victory points. You also heal 5 health. You are maxed out now, sir. And you also get to take 5 cards from the bottom of your discard and shuffle them back into your deck. Yeah, I guess killing people has a lot of rewards.
Killing people.
That's crazy. He's going. Oh,
Look, I'm dead, and he's got like all the power, and he just got more
It's a
options.
metaphor for life. The rich get richer.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Oh, and am I out too? Like no more commentary? Like I disappeared,
Please
I'm dead to you?
comment all you want.
Okay, so
you
I'm
can
still
just be
here.
bitter and angry about
Right.
it.
Okay,
Every time
great.
Forrest does something, I invite you to just admonish him
yeah.
to no
Okay.
end. Each time it comes around to your turn, we'll give you a turn to just rant about whatever you like.
Great.
So
This is the best job ever.
yeah. So if you need to sort of like prep that, go ahead. And then now all of Forrest's attacks will go to Aman. So remember when you knocked out my buffs that were going to do a bunch of damage to him?
I don't. Honestly, I don't.
Cool.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
This is what happened here.
Well, Aman, I'm coming right at you. I haven't taken any actions this turn yet. And
Bring it, Forrest. Bring it.
I'm bringing you with a frenzied Creeble.
Ugh, hate those frenzied Kree balls.
These pigmen.
They're always
Okay.
biting at your ankles, you know?
So this
darn
frenzied Creeble does 3 damage, but it increases by 3 if I have 3 or less cards in my hand, and I only have 1.
How'd you spend all those cards in your hand?
I burned them on this.
You darn guy.
Yeah, you're
All
a
right.
darn guy.
Okay, so 6.
6er.
Sixer.
All right, Forrest.
But then I'm going to heal you for 3 and use my ability.
What do you? Okay,
you
now I know.
Now you know what it's like.
Now I know what it's like, and
Total confusion.
I don't like it. I don't like
Like,
it at all.
are we together or not? I don't.
I'll help you,
You're
but
hot and you're cold.
Yeah.
it's give and take. But
We need to have a
I'm going to
serious
try to take
conversation.
more.
Discard your Kree ball, if you will. And then, did you draw? Oh, you used your character ability. Okay, Aman.
Okay. Thanks for that, Forrest. All right.
And how do you feel right now?
I don't feel good.
Oh, sorry, we skipped Virginia's turn. Virginia, do you have anything you'd like to say? Anything that's upset you lately, either in the game or in life?
Oh man, so many things. I don't know if we have. That's a whole other show.
Okay, cool. We'll come back around next time. Aman,
It's those darn Creebles. Okay. I'm going to.
keep looking at your cards because they're just right there. I'm just like, oh, what do we have to play? How will we hurt Becca?
Please don't look at my cards,
Creebles.
please.
I can't. I'm drawn to you, Aman.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go with Umbron Thief. That's an attack card. 4 damage. If the recipient has more health than you after the damage is dealt.
Nope.
Which you don't, so that doesn't count.
Get out of here.
All right.
What
I'm
else
gonna
you
get
got?
That out of here.
I can take it.
I believe it. You got a lot of gumption, kid.
Thanks.
Just let's see. Then I will draw.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to deal a mage ship. Please do not knock this card out. This is going to hurt Forrest eventually.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to be dope when it ever happens. And then I'm going to play this sweet Astral Priest. 3 damage. Increase this if my last card played was Lunar. It was not. It was Solar. So 3
it's
damage,
3.
sir. Does it hurt? Do you feel that burn? Do you
Yeah,
like
I'm still
it?
in the blue.
It's like someone picked a leaf off your tree body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tree body.
Yeah, he's in the forest. All right, that's all I can do.
All right. So coming at you again with a frenzied Creeble.
Again?
So many frenzied
Frenzied
Creebles in that deck.
Got mad Creebles.
Mad Creebles, Mad Frenzy.
This is
Gonna
crazy.
position
So
him
this
just-
one will do 6 damage to you. I only have 2 cards in my hand.
What?
He
How does
does
this
3
keep
damage
happening?
plus 3 if I have less than 3 cards.
Suppose you're at 22.
22.
I think.
Yes. 22?
But however, you know what I'm gonna do?
What's that?
Give you 3 of those health back, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
I don't like this, Forrest. Just kill me.
Torture.
Stop teasing me.
Yeah.
Let me die. Let me die.
Let him die. Okay.
always one.
Aman, what you gonna do?
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you buff?
No, that's dead. Yep.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Keep an eye on him.
was gonna say, you had another Vine Lash out? That is 14 points of damage. That was the old one.
I'm gonna
Got it.
position my guy to just send.
Oh, yeah.
Negative
Actually,
energy.
it's Virginia's turn.
Tenebra.
Yeah, I just my guy here. I'm just positioning him to negative energy. He's watching you.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Time for death. I'm gonna go
Time for death.
Crystal Bat, 3 damage.
Crystal.
Heal myself by 3.
Oh,
1, 2,
sweet.
3.
1, 2, 3 for me.
Burn
I don't
that.
even mind it. That's nothing compared to the torture you've been put through.
This is true. This is true.
Psychological torture.
It's been a lot of psychological, and it's going to continue, and I know it.
Syndrome.
Yeah, it really is. I'm going to draw a card.
Cool.
Holy.
My turn. I'm going buff, and then I'm going to play a Umbran Thief, 4 damage, sir. Oh, what's that? You got more health than me? I heal 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Cut that out.
So we're gonna buff
Cut out
this turn. We're gonna
spoilers
do
because
some
he cut off a
buffs.
skin.
How does he have so many buffs?
So we'll start with this one.
He has his character ability, which allows him to draw 2 cards every time he heals someone else for 3. That's how he keeps getting cards.
I can like
What a nice character ability.
spin them.
Yeah, that's a dope character
And
ability.
mine is terrible. Just attack myself and draw a couple cards.
You have the inverse of that, yeah.
So this is the Spectral Mantix, and it's going to deal damage to you coming up, and it restarts whenever I heal for 1 or more.
Get
And
out
then
of
the second
town.
buff I'm going to play heals me, and I'm going to draw 1 card from it as well.
That's a tree sprout indeed. Okay, so that was your 2 cards, and now Virginia's time to rant.
I'm just gonna take a moment. So
Moment of silence for your character.
yeah, moment of silence.
Sure, if we could all. Okay, Aman.
Just going through the grief process over here.
Sure. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough
It's
being
really
the first to die.
It's a tough situation to be in.
Harder on your
Yeah.
friends, though.
Yeah.
So much harder. So much harder on the living.
trying to turn it up on them too.
Yes.
See.
Yeah, I see that.
No, I noticed that, Forrest. I noticed. Okay. I'm going to go combo buff, Impenetrable Shield. And I have to sacrifice a card for that with one of those 2 things. So I'll sacrifice another combo buff.
It goes into your draw pile.
Yes, that's correct.
Shuffled on in there. So stick it in,
Shuffle it
shuffle
here.
it up.
Okay.
So that combo took up your whole turn, but you are immune to damage for 2 whole turns. And it doesn't count as damage reduction. Okay, so if you look here, your draw phase, if you play a combo, you draw 1 card.
Perfect.
Oh shit.
Too late.
No new stuff. All right.
If you weren't already winning,
7.
maybe we'd like
7 damage.
take 7 damage, sir, because I am buffing my mage
That
ship.
hurt. It hurt.
Yep, and now it's gonna expire next turn, which is a beautiful thing, the life course of a solar card. And then I have nothing in my hand to play, so I'm just gonna draw 2.
So we're gonna start off with the buffs.
Good call.
I hate the buffs.
So 2 damage
To Aman.
to Aman.
And I won't accept it.
Immune to damage.
I will not
It's
accept
immune
that
to damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Forrest, but keep it.
And then how do I unimmune you?
Can't do it. It's impossible.
We have to take it away from him.
It
Not
expires
we,
in 2
just
turns.
you.
Expires in
Forrest.
2 turns. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I
Great.
don't know what you
Great.
think this we is.
Yeah.
Now,
The winner.
question. If this says draw 1 card, but it's got like a period after rotate healing and then draw 1 card period, do I just draw 1 card when I play it and then I only heal?
So actually we did this a little bit wrong last turn because this tree sprout says when you rotate, if you get to do a thing, you heal that amount and you draw 1 card. Because it had an X the first round, it means you skip the entire rotate function. So we'll just pretend that the card you drew last time counts for this round, and then you get to heal 2.
Yep. Great. And then this one resets whenever I get healed for 1 or more.
Ouch. I hate that card.
Yeah.
You
All right.
stop growing
So
like a tree, man.
now, For my attack, I'm going to deal 3 damage and remove 1 buff. With a Reckless Spirit. Sorry, that's a Reckless Spirit.
Uh-oh, Aman. He
Okay.
just debuffed you.
You debuffed me.
Debuffed.
But
Darn, but I didn't
you know
take
what?
the damage.
I'm
right?
going to say it happens in the order in which it happens on the card.
I would agree.
You agree with
I
that?
would agree.
Okay, so you take 3 damage first, which you are immune to.
Yes.
And then you remove
And the
1
buff
buff.
is gone.
Then I got to remove, even if it's a combo buff.
Even if it's a combo buff. A buff is a buff is a buff is a buff.
Yes.
Isn't that
All right.
the truth? All right.
And
You're not
Yes.
done?
He's only played one card so
I'm
far.
just gonna draw.
Oh, the
one.
buffs.
I'm gonna draw
Buffs
one. I'm not
always
gonna
good.
use my ability, but I'm gonna draw one.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Nice.
you want to discard this reckless
God.
spirit? Aman, how are you gonna fight back?
I'll fight back in a moment after a word from Virginia.
Thank you.
Doing great, guys. Got back up on my feet. Been going to the gym a lot. Lost 10 pounds. You know,
that's good.
meditating. Just really getting back to basics. Getting back with myself, and I really love that.
Better than ever.
Yeah,
Better
than ever.
good.
The
That
best
bet-
is yet to come.
Yeah.
So
Way
you
better
know,
better off than before you met nature.
Yeah. It's like In some ways, it was a gift. You know, it's a teacher.
Yeah.
In every way, it sounds
totally.
like.
Our greatest losses are our greatest wins.
Shut up.
It was great from both of you.
Yes.
Wonderful.
All right. So, with those great words, essentially about taking care of yourself, I would like to inflict a little damage on you.
I'm open to it.
Crystal Bat, which is 3 damage, and heal myself for 3.
Yeah, I got no defaults,
Yeah.
as they say. What else?
And
What else are you throwing at me?
What else? Let's see. I'll tell you what else. I'll draw a card. There we go.
Okay, I have a solar buff expiring. My character ability for Orion says heal 2 every time one of your solar buffs expires. So I get to heal on up 2.
That's really nice.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I drew that. I didn't. I drew it from the deck. That's pretty dope, and I can't afford it. So is that. Okay, I've got great cards, but I think I'm just going to keep drawing up so I can prepare better for when Aman is eventually murdered.
Murdered.
Well, or, you know, when it comes time that I need to defend myself against one other player. So, Forrest, what you got going on in those buffs?
All right, we're going to buff. So we're gonna tap that Spectral Mantics
We gotta
for
knock that
2
potion out.
damage.
2 damage.
You gotta knock that thing out.
2
Yep.
dams.
1, 2.
2 damn dams.
And then
damage.
we're gonna tap this guy one more time. It's gonna heal me 1, and I get to draw a card.
Wrong direction.
And whenever he heals me 1 or more, this guy gets to reset.
Good order of operations there.
Makes
Yep.
sense. Makes sense.
Now, I'm just gonna draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I did knock his health down though. You see that over there?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Knock it down.
Okay, Aman, it's your turn.
I'm ready for it. Here we go. I'm going to use this defend card, Umbron Informant. Draw cards until you have as many cards as in your hand as your enemy. So, how many cards do you have?
I am actually your target. Your enemy is Forrest.
Forrest, how many cards do you have?
Wait, what? How does that work?
It's just
Oh,
the
because you're
terminology of the
attacking
game.
me.
The
You're
person,
attacking me.
the person to your left
Damn!
is your target.
you're
Person to your
in
right is
good
your enemy.
hands. So
That
I
was
have a
good
total
card.
of 6 cards right now.
Heck.
Draw up to
okay.
6, dope.
Draw up to 6. Hell
Until you have
yeah.
6 in your hand.
Don't
Okay,
you wish I was
great.
alive now?
Don't they all wish?
Forrest's Revenge.
You
Okay.
all wish. Okay, that was your
Okay,
first
okay.
action, and for your second action?
My second action. What in the world?
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to use my ability.
Dope.
May I? I'm
Yeah.
going to take 2 damage because I'm mad at myself.
Other way.
I'm going to take 2 damage the correct way.
To hurt yourself. Got it.
And then I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Hurt myself today. Okay. Let's do a lot of cool stuff, you know? That's what I'm looking for. Yep, okay. I'm just gonna play a Kree-Ball Infiltrator. Deal 2 damage to your target at the start of your turn if they have more than 5 cards in their hand. And then I'm gonna draw up 1. Okay.
Excellent. Buff first. So Spectral Mantics does 2 damage to
Aman.
Dolo the
Okay.
Mighty.
Thank
This
you.
one taps out and is done.
Thank you. Long
Now
last.
we're gonna come at you with Moss Ridge Defender, reduce damage. And are you my enemy? Yes, you're my enemy.
The friend of my friend is my enemy. Right?
The target of my target is my enemy.
The target.
The target of my target is my wife.
All right, and then we will do. Let's see. Oh yeah, so this one is another. This is defend, and it does 2 healing. And when I heal, this resets, and returning 2 buffs to their owner's hands. So that one.
Yep, that's the one.
And
Oh, hand. To my hand.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Okay.
otherwise, I don't want to return anymore.
Okay, and then I'm going to play a Play Anytime Invisible card, and this card says each player lose 15 health.
What?
That hurts. Okay, so I'm down to 11.
26 minus 15, guys.
11.
6. No, it's
Still 11.
11.
it's 11. And then,
11.
and I'm at 10.
Ouch! Whoa, that was
Thank
a
you.
tough invisible card that just got
you
played
for
on us
that. Yeah, that was
because of time
mean.
constraints of this show.
Totally fair.
All right, good turn, good turn. Aman,
This is done.
what would you
Okay.
like to play?
I would like to play Stream of Tantos. That's 7 healing for me, 6 damage to you, friend. And I'm going to sacrifice this combo buff and this buff here. This buff goes here, this combo buff goes in my pile. Right?
No, you didn't.
Actually, they both go into your pile.
Oh, does it really? Great. Great, great.
Yep, anything you have to get rid of in order to play a combo. Now shuffle that guy up, and
Will
I
do.
will take those 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am at 5 points. It doesn't matter because I'm about to murder so hard.
Murder, murder, murder.
I'm just kidding. I can't do anything cool.
Now we're getting the good stuff.
Here we go.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got a shapeshifter. You ready for this? You gonna defend against this shapeshifter? Draw 1 card face up. Yes. If it's nope.
Oh no!
It's
What
fine.
is
It's
it?
fine. It's what I wanted. Okay. If it's gravity, heal for 5. It's not gravity. It is solar. Deal 5 damage to your target.
So I protect 3.
I don't like how calm you are, Forrest. It's not nice.
It's not natural, Forrest. It's like you were
I
raised
have
by
a card
trees.
that says
Yeah.
Treanu.
I heal for 13 if you
Yes.
put a shapeshifter out there.
Wait, what?
Right, every single time.
Where did this card come from?
Every time.
I don't know where that card came from. Okay, so that's my shapeshifter. Okay, and then
No.
Astral Priest. Deal 3 damage. Boom.
Yes.
Increase this by 3 if your last discarded card is lunar. It is. Yeah, you're at 6 and I'm at 5. Okay, that's my turn. Forrest, what you gonna do?
All right, let's see. How many cards do you have? All right, so this one taps and deals 2 damage to.
You want to do
on.
me 2 damage?
Wait, weren't you at 10? Oh, you
I
healed
was,
6.
and then I healed. Yeah.
Nice. Yep. That's how the game works.
Then, you know what? We'll play aggressive. So, 3 damage to Dolo for the infected wasp.
Ugh, it's just so icky. Okay, he's at
And then I'll
12.
draw 1.
My,
All right.
oh my.
Still winning.
Thank you.
Yeah?
I'm still winning. That's good.
Now, technically, Forrest already has 1 victory point, and victory point because he knocked out Virginia.
Oh, so he gets
Oh.
an extra point?
So you have to kill at least 1 person to be tied with him. You gotta kill me.
Oh, okay. I
But
see.
I think you can do it this
see.
turn.
Yeah. I may not be able to do it this turn, but I'll get you soon. Okay.
That's what I like to hear.
Here we go. I'm going to use the Sneaky Cree Ball, which is 4 damage. The attack ignores damage reducing effects.
Ouch. Well, I don't even have anything that to be ignored, and I'm
Yes.
down to 1 health.
You're down to 1 health.
But I, bloody and scarred, dragging myself along the battlefield. Oh, not. I'm about to do something on my turn. You still have
Oh.
1 more action.
I do have 1 more action, so let's be very cautious. I'm just going to use the Umbron Informant, which allows me to draw cards until I have as many as my enemy. How many do you have?
Cards.
4. So draw 1 card to make 4. Done.
Okay, I'm gonna play a Kree-Ball Infiltrator.
Cree Ball Infantry.
And I will play a Yakona Tactician. This is 4 healing, so now I'm back up to 5. If my last discarded card is Gravity, I get 1 additional action. It's not. All right, what you
Almost
got?
got me. Almost got me.
Thank you.
All right, let's
I think I
see.
totally got you.
Yeah.
Word for that.
Well, yeah.
Zing.
All right, so first 2 damage to
Come on.
Dolo.
Thank you.
Defended against it well.
Trying my best. Trying my best.
And let's see. I'm gonna play 1 unbrown defendant. How many cards do you have?
4?
My enemy.
Oh, just 1.
So nothing.
Cool. Fun.
And then I'm gonna draw 1.
Okay.
Aman, are you gonna kill me?
Not yet.
Good, because I'm gonna deal 5 damage to him.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm just going to use my ability. So 2 damage, draw 2 cards.
Worth it.
8 and 2 cards.
And then,
Oh my goodness.
you have 1 other possible action,
Really?
or you can keep drawing.
What other action do I have? Oh, I can play.
You can
oh,
play
yeah,
a
I
card
see.
or you can
I
draw
play
one
a
more.
card.
I like that you asked that after you've been doing it all game.
This whole game? Yeah. I don't.
Really?
What do the numbers mean? Okay, I'm just gonna draw a card because I don't.
Good call,
kill
good
you
call.
Right now. I don't wanna
All
kill you.
right, I wish I could play this card in my hand, but I sure can't. Oh, let me tap some stuff. So first, deal 2 damage if my target has more than 5 cards. Have more than 5.
Yeah, 4.
Dang, okay. And I get to, oh, that was a defend. I already used that. Okay. So my turn, I'm just gonna keep drawing. First, what you got?
These guys are out.
Thank goodness. They have been in there for way too long.
Goodbye.
Good riddance.
And
Good Chronicles of Riddick.
I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Oh.
Oh.
Actually,
Yep, you've already drawn. Your turn is ended.
Drawn.
Yep, too late.
it's happening.
My God.
Drawing must happen after action phasing.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go with Boulder Feast, which gives me 6 healing, and then get to.
Oh,
what,
you were at
6
8, so that
plus
puts you at
8,
14.
14. Yes. Get rid of that card there. Okay, and then I'm just gonna play Magma Worm.
Ooh, look at that sweet magma worm. What's that gonna do?
That is going to,
Do some damage in future turns, I
in the
see.
future turns, it's gonna damage my target and reduce my target's healing received.
That's me.
Does it
Yes.
have teeth?
Yeah, it's terrifying. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
First things first, deal 2 damage if you have more than 5 cards in
I
your
drew
hand.
2 cards at the end of last turn.
Okay,
So-
please take 2. You've taken it, perfect. And then, I'm gonna attack. 5 damage, sir.
Ho, ho, ho.
I just killed Forrest, you guys! Yes! Back in the game! I get 5 victory, I get 1 victory point, 5 health points, and I get to put 5 cards from my discard back into my
Into the
deck,
pile?
which is less exciting than putting them in my hand, but I'll take it.
Hey, Forrest.
Wow, Forrest, I did not
stuff,
see that
didn't you?
coming.
It's hard.
I mean, I think that invisible card that dealt us all 15 points of damage may have something to do with it,
We
but
made it
Karma
close,
Man.
yeah, for sure.
Karma.
wow, you
you
played
get.
valiantly, sir. Okay,
He's crying.
now it's not totally hopeless because you have 1 victory point. But in addition to either Aman or I getting an additional victory point for knocking one or the other of us out, whoever's left standing also gets a victory point. Yeah, so
Okay.
either I will also knock you out and I'll end with 3 victory points, or you'll knock me out and you'll end up with 2 victory points.
victory points.
Yep, 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 yep.
win.
By the end of this, one of us will win.
Now I'm scared. Okay, so
Okay.
I played a Chim Chu Militant for 5 damage, and then for my second action, I just
Is it Chim Chim Militant?
I gotta draw a card because I don't have much in my hands.
Okay.
I don't have much hope because you have a badass deck and you have a magma worm out. But
Yes.
what you got him on?
Boy, do I wish I could do what I want to do on this right now.
Don't we all?
But I'm going to be a little
Hold on.
merciful.
Buff
I'm
that
going to
first.
Buff this. So that's going to be 1 damage.
And I will block it with nothing. I will take it right in my chest. There we go.
Yes.
There you go. 9
Thank
health.
you. Thanks for that. Oh, you don't know. Oh, you don't know.
I do know because you keep holding your cards away. No, I don't know. I just sort of see a blur of red.
Here's what I'll do. I'll draw 2 cards.
Draw 2 cards. There you go.
Thank you.
My turn, and I would like to deal 2 damage to you, sir, because you have more than 5 cards. I am sure of it.
Yes, you're correct on that
Reduce
math.
your target's healing. Oh, yep, you have nothing to block it with. So take 2 damage.
Sure.
Ha! Ha 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 ha! And then, oh, you ready for this? 1 sneaky Kree ball at your service. This is an attack for 4 damage. So that puts you
Okay.
at 8.
Yes.
And it ignores any damage-reducing effects, should you have had any. And then my final move is going to be to draw 1 more card. Okay,
Sure.
Aman, it's your turn.
Well done. Well done. I'm going
rotate.
to buff this.
Yep.
So I'll give you 2 damage, please.
2 for me. I'm at 7.
Thank you. This will be very fun. This will be very fun. I'm going to attack using a flame bat. So that's 5 damage. Yep.
Are you sure? Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
I'm going to put myself down at 2. It's a good number. It's a solid number. It's
Very
among my
solid number.
favorite numbers.
It's a worldly number. Okay.
Yeah.
And
It takes 2, baby. Yeah. It takes 2. So your first action was that flame bat, and for your second action?
I will draw a card.
Okay, my turn, and I'm going to deal 2 damage because you have more than 5 cards, I assume.
I have so many cards.
Ooh. I've only got 2 health, so I will probably not live through this round. I got an item and a combo buff that can't help me. Okay, so I'm gonna deal a Dimensional Hunter. This will deal 2 damage, and you have to put 1 defend card from the hand into your deck.
Okay. Okay, did that.
Perfect. And then I discard, and I will draw 1 card. I have a feeling things aren't going well for me because I only have 2 life. What are you gonna do, Aman?
Well, here's why your feeling is correct. I am going to turn my buff card and damage you. How many do you have left?
I have 2 left. 2.
Let's go ahead and damage you by 2.
Oh yeah, look
Go
there.
damage.
Yeah, that's a 2.
Yeah.
And so if we do 2 and we do -2,
So 2 minus 2.
that puts me at snail's egg.
0. Wait,
Robin's
so
egg.
now who am I attacking?
Oh, wow. So I'm dead. And
Yeah.
Forrest is dead.
Yeah.
And Virginia's dead.
Yeah. So
So
It's just
he's
you.
got a.
I'm
Aman
the only
wins the
one.
game!
Hello.
Well done. Look at these moves. I didn't know you had those.
I was
Ooh,
waiting. I was saving them. I was sitting
it.
on them. Yeah,
Guys, wow, that threw some curveballs.
What oh my God, I'm
That
so
person's
sorry.
gonna win. All right, reflections on the game. Aman, I'll save you for last. Forrest.
Sure.
I hated being dead for 2 seconds. I'm sorry I put you out of the game.
You sure did. You damaged her with 14 points all at once, which is pretty impossible to defend against. Virginia, what are your thoughts?
I have fun. I've never played a game like this before, and you know, if this was going on at a party or something, I'd join in. It was fun.
There you go.
Even though I died, but I learned new stuff. So.
Aman, how do you feel about this game?
Well, in victory, it's hard to learn any lessons. So I feel like I did everything correct, and that I'm just going to continue living the way I'm living now because it's gone good so far.
Sure.
Also, to see you all dead really hurt me. I've got to know you a little bit, and I felt really bad.
Yeah.
But I know in getting to know you that you're very happy for me. Right?
Entirely correct.
Okay.
That's how you
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being on the show today. It was wonderful to have all of you.
Yeah, thank you.
And thanks so much to you guys for watching at home. We'll see you next week for another episode of Game the Game. Take care.